work. You guys wouldn't even know the work I had to do to get you guys like this and have good lighting. I cannot. Anyways, hi you guys, welcome back. I have been gone for a while. As you can tell, my hair grew and my hair is red. It's fine. We're fine. We're not going through anything. I know the trend has been going around about people having their hair dye red, but it was just a vibe, okay? I just needed to dye my hair. Today, we are going to be going over the books I want to read in February. I wanted to focus mainly on a lot of romance kind of novels, but then again, romance is not like the main books that I read anymore. I'm mainly into mystery and like fantasy and stuff like that. So I have a couple of books here today. I don't think I'll be able to get to all of them. Hopefully I do, because that'd be really nice. I'm like really looking forward to a lot of these books, and most of these books have been on my bookshelves for a very long time. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, you know, help a girl out. Anyways, let's get into a couple of books that I'm really looking forward to reading in February, the month of love. First book I'm going to talk about is The Big Four by Agatha Christie. I have been slowly making my way through her series. I don't really know a lot about this book. I just know that obviously it's a mystery, something to have to do with the number 4. We'll see when we get to it. But yeah, I'm really excited. I've read a good couple of books while I've been gone by her, so it'll be nice to read some more. The next book I want to talk about, there is a couple of books that I'm going to be carrying over from January into February. So one of them is The Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare from the Infernal Devices series. I actually have gotten a good way through this book, as you can tell, especially from my tabs. There is just something about this series. I've read this series, I want to say, for about like 3 times. This is going to be like my 4th time rereading the series. I am not a huge fan of the Mortal Instruments series. I just never really got into that world of Clary and Jason, all that. I got to book 4 and then I got to a certain point and I just couldn't continue. So, but this series, the Infernal Devices series, is everything to me. It's probably one of my favorite series of all time. So I'm just rereading it because I just started tabbing like not that long ago, but it's been such a long time since I've read this series that I wanted to go through and tab. I'm also trying to do this thing where if I find a quote from a series that I really love, I'm trying to find like a simple quote that I could have tattooed on my body. That's like a goal of mine, is to just get a bunch of quotes from stories that I really enjoy. So I'm just going through the series, trying to see what I really remember, what I don't, if there's anything new that I can learn from it, any foreshadowing that I can see ahead of time. And let me tell you, I'm so frustrated with this book already, or with this series. It's just, I'm shipping 2 people and it's like all the odds are against them, and I'm not here for that. And then she's going for this other guy that I'm like, no. just no, like, please girl, get it together. I'm gonna be carrying this in from January. I'm so excited to finish this book and to move on to Clockwork Princess. I'm so excited. I'm pretty sure Clockwork Princess is gonna have a lot of the quotes that I'm looking for my tattoo idea. And so I'm really excited to like get to this book. I already found, like, at the top you could see some green tabbies. I'm already finding some really good quotes. Obviously I'm not gonna like do every single one of them, but girl, if I could, I would, but I'm not going to. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to reading both of these 2. I know I'll probably get through this in February. We'll see if I even start this in February, how long it takes me, because I'm at a part, girl, I'm over it. I'm over it already. Don't even get me started, okay? Next, another book that I'm carrying over is Twisted Love. I am loving this book. First of all, spoiler alert. I love this book. Obsessed. As you can see from the tabs, I literally had to stop like putting pink tabs, like moments I love in this book, because there was so many where if I'm over here like screaming, like I'm like, oh my god, this is so cute, I'll put a pink tab. And as you can tell, there's a lot of fucking pink tabs in here, girl. There are so many moments where I'm like, yes, I love this for us. Like, give it to me. Love him, love Alex, love Anna, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. For some reason, I feel like I'm farther than this, but I know I'm not, because I'm physically reading this. So it feels like I'm taking a long time reading this book, and I don't understand why. But it's fine. We'll get through it eventually, and it's gonna be amazing. If this makes me cry, I'm gonna be so sad, because I don't want to cry in February, because I'm already sad because it's February, the month of love. I'm alone. Put 2 and 2 together. Your girl is lonely, okay? So yeah, I'm really excited to finish reading this book as well. The next book I have got, oh my god, I almost lost you guys. The next book that I got is series Moonlight. Jen Bennett has been an author that I've been really interested in since I was like started getting into reading. I guess like the end of high school, more into the beginning of my college career. And so I've been reading all of her books, like these 2 books on the back. So Alex Approximately and Starry Eyes, I have and I've read, and I was so interested in them. But I'm really interested in this one because of the little like blurb, you guys. It says, I gave David a wide-eyed look. He gave me one in return, and then picked up my hand and placed it over his sternum. His chest rose and fell. His heartbeat pounded fiercely under my palm. Not like my frightened rabbit heart, but strong and sure. Thump, 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 thump. He lifted both brows at me, and when I didn't move my hand away and his eyelids grew heavy, it almost looked as if he was trying to say, see, there really was something between us. Like, girl. When I read that in the bookstore, I was like, give it to me. Just take my money. Please take my money. I love this. I was like, oh my god, yes. And I think it has something to do with a mystery as well. Like, there's a mystery part in this book that I had read. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this is even more interesting because, girl, when you mix love and mystery, give it to me. Just hand it over, please. I love you. Like, just give it to me. It's calling for me, okay? So yeah, this is another book. I'm really hoping to get to this in February. I would be so happy if I did. This book is low-key thick. Not gonna lie, it's low-key thick, but it's okay. We like a thick girl. We like a thick girl. So the next book is one that has been all over TikTok, like all over TikTok. Like, when I tell you it's been all over TikTok, everywhere I see on Book Talk, it's been there. It's done that. And it's The Love Hypothesis. I have heard so many people that I watch on BookTube and Book Talk love this book. They're like obsessed. And I think, I'm not sure, but I feel like this author is coming out with another book soon, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Honestly, I know nothing about this book. I don't think, since I got this in the Book of the Month book, I don't think I've ever read the description. So we're going in this blind. I'm trusting all y'all's words for it. If it doesn't work out, we're gonna have some problems, okay? Because I am ready for this. The way people are talking about this book, I'm like, okay, maybe I should give it a shot. Maybe, I mean, since it's the month of love, we gotta give this a shot, okay? Okay. Book, I have had this book. Let me tell you guys about this book. I have had this book since I was like in middle school. I don't even think I've seen anyone talk about this book. I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about this book. It was just the cover that really drew me in. Like, look at that. Like, excuse me? It's called The Love Interest. And the back, the little blurb, it says 2 spies, 1 girl, whoever gets her to fall in love with him lives. Like, excuse me? I always tried to read this. I would get like a good chunk of the way through, but then all of a sudden I would just lose interest. And I'm just like, I don't know why. I don't know why it became like that, why I'm this kind of person, but I am. It just happens. And so I'm gonna try to give this one more shot, and if not, I will donate this baby. I will donate her. She has been in my collection for a hot minute, and I'm like, okay, I just need to read her, and if I don't love her, if I really stop again midway through reading this book, I'm gonna have to get rid of her, because obviously she's not the one for me if I cannot get through her for like the 3rd time. Thank you very much. All I know is there's like an organization where they try to set these very powerful, I believe it's about setting up these powerful people up with their soulmate, but it's more like organized, and they have to make this person fall for them or they die. Like, hello? Like, that's scary. And like, what if she falls in love with both of them? Watch it. I be spoiling this book for myself. Watch I be spoiling it. I'm gonna be so mad if I just guessed that in this video right now. I'm gonna be so upset. It's another book I am hoping to read in February. A couple more books left. So another book I'm trying to read in February is Yes and I Love You. As you can see, I kind of already started it. For some reason, a couple like months ago, I had decided to put this down, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe if I was just busy and I couldn't like think of a reason to pick this back up again, if other books just caught my interest and I was just like, okay girl, we have to put this down. Couldn't tell you, but I know it's a romance. This little blurb on the back, it says she told herself the same story all her life, that she was too awkward and anxious, that she'll never be enough. Now finally ready for a new kind of story. I think, if I remember correctly from what I read about this, I think she has a disorder or something. I think she has really bad anxiety. I think that's what, if I can remember that correctly, I think she has really bad anxiety and like talking to people and stuff like that. So I'm really interested to see how that is represented in this book. From what I read, like, you could see the pink moments. Like, girl, there is some pink moments in here. So I must have been loving it. So it's like, why did I stop? I don't understand. So yeah, that's another book I want to read. Really excited for that. Next book, I used to be that girl that like ordered hella books from Booklet Outlet. Like, let me tell you, like, if my order basket did not have 20 books, I was not ordering. So this was a book I had gotten a long time ago. Actually, it was like a good couple of months ago, and I kept putting it off because I'm like, oh my gosh, this cover is so cute. It's like the perfect book that I should read in the month of February. And I just, every time February comes around, I'm like, who is she? I've never seen her before. So the book is called The Shortest Distance Between Love and Hate. I'm so excited to read this. I actually have the book called Little Something Different. I had read that like 2 Februaries ago, and it was like the cutest thing ever. And then when I realized she had other books, like romance books, I had saw this on Book Outlet, and I was like, girl, let me have it, because I loved the other one. The other one was so cute. Like, I'm honestly thinking about rereading that. Maybe I have more books on my TBR than I realized. But yeah, I don't really know anything about this book. The two meet at a party. Girl realizes that she has crossed paths with this guy before, and he used to be a vicious bully to her best friend Henry in middle school. And worse, he lied to her about who he was. Love story over, but fate has other plans. Bitch, fate does have other plans. I could just tell. It's so cute. Sometimes I'm like, why am I not more into romance stories? And then I'm like, I start reading some and I'm like, okay, I'm kind of bored. I want like some action. Sometimes romance stories don't have no action. But yeah, so that's another book I'm really excited to read in February. Hopefully I get to this. This next book actually got me really inspired by Olivia Reads a Latte. Has been reading slowly making her way through the series, and I have the first book and I had started reading it, but then when she said that like the main guy character was like, okay, he was fine, he has a neck tattoo. I think she said he had a neck tattoo, and I was like, sign me the hell up. And it's a curious beginning. It's the beginning of a series, and I'm so excited. It's a mystery, and it has to do with like a slow burn love, I think, as well. So those are my two favorite things mixed together in a book. So I was like, let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's give it another shot. I really think I got to like chapter 2 and I put it down. I don't know what's up with me. Don't ask. Please don't ask in the comments, because I could not tell you. But yeah, this I'm very interested in. I'm like really excited to read this and then go back to the videos where Olivia was talking about it and see what she was talking about, see the things that correlate with this book. And yeah, those are all of my books for February that I want to read. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm going to start trying to be more consistent. I'm hopefully going to be posting a daily or weekly vlog. Probably a weekly vlog because your girl is not that consistent. But I'm probably going to be making a weekly vlog coming to you shortly. But I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys like or want more videos like this, please let me know. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.